Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing great. So today we are watching KickFlip and there is the music video for Freeze. I am a little bit late to this. My plan was to record this last week and upload it last week, but that didn't happen. So I am doing this now, so I am a little bit late, but not too long ago I reacted to Next, or Really. And in that video I was talking about how I was very confused because Next debuted, then KickFlip debuted, and the reviews were very close by, so very weird. I realized that Next is actually formed from a Survivor show that they did. Hopefully I remember this right, but it was a Survivor show. Now KickFlip is actually formed from another Survivor show. We're going to talk about it in a second. That's why their debuts were very close by. I was very confused, but when I reacted to that one, I said that I was going to react to this one as well, you know, to have both on the channel, and I'm just very late to it, and I accept it, but I'm still going to do it even if it is a week late. We are going to be watching this one and then we will talk about the group a little bit and all of that. I don't know if I'm gonna go to like in depth as I usually do, but we'll see. This one is called Freeze again, and I think it is a single if I better remember. No, it is the second mini album. Oh my god, okay. I don't think they did it that long ago, so the fact that they're doing a second mini album, one, very surprising, but two, it shows me that, you know, whatever they're doing with the group is working. But we'll talk about the mini album later. But for now, let's focus on watching the music video later. They started very, you know, obviously. Oh wow, gorgeous. Oh, that just changed. What? As I was getting used to it, it changed. Both of them all look great. I looks like this. She's adorable. Oh my god, we need to go. His voice, and also he looks like he's in college. There's like 3 different things happening on this when it comes to like this song, the instruments and all that. How tall is he? He's age again. I love that. I'm liking this a lot. Which is weird. Oh my god, the poor skateboard. It didn't do anything to be thrown off like that. Without hesitation. Poor. Okay, so that was KickFlip Freeze. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. I mean, it says KickFlip. I'm guessing it is like that. I said that it's very weird that I'm liking it a lot because usually this type of songs, it usually grows on me. Like at first I'm like, okay, there's a vibe. But it usually takes a bit, like the more I hear it, the more it grows on me. And the fact that I like it right away, it's a good thing though. Because I do really like it. Okay, so It has a very youthful vibe. At first, again, there's a lot of things happening because it starts away, and then the kind of pre-chorus starts, and then the chorus starts, and then it's all different things that are happening honestly while listening to everything. So that's like one thing that I'm gonna say. So at first I was like, what am I watching? What is this? It makes sense. It's very youthful. At first I was like, it's giving me Boy Next Door like vibe, because I would see Boy Next Door doing something like this, but the more it changed, the more I was like, no, this doesn't look like it. I don't think. No, it's a completely different thing that they're doing. I don't know if I heard their debut one. I feel like I have heard it, but right now I'm not remembering if I have. Usually I go through the group and all of that, but first, like I said, they were formed from my Survivor show, which I didn't see the whole thing, but I do know the Survivor show because it was the same one that TNX was formed from, which is the group that is under P Nation. From here at least it says KickFlip can be shortened to KFP is a 7-member South Korean boy group under JYP Entertainment, and they released a pre-release on January 6th of 2025, and they debuted on January 20. The first mini album, Flip It, Kick It. 4 months, 5-ish months after the comeback. That is really good. That lets me know that the debut did very, very well, which from what I remember here and there, I think it did, and people really liked it, so they're doing a comeback very quickly. That is a good thing. The meaning, it comes from the skateboard trick where a person flips the board 360 degrees along its long axis and lands back to the board. I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure there's another meaning to this. The fandom does have a name. It is We Flip, which it is We plus Kickflip. The fans are always with Kickflip as us. I found that this is not the usual page that I use, but this one is actually in English, so that is a good thing. But I don't think it's going to tell me what the meaning of it is. I don't think Wikipedia is also the greatest when it comes to information, but it tells me the same thing. Refers to the skateboarding trick of the same name, which involves the rider making a full rotation along the board's long axis, symbolizing the group's ambition to break conventions to deliver bold performances. Okay, that makes, because you just talked to me about, you know, skateboarding. I'm like, okay, that's where the name came from. Great, but what does it mean? But I'm guessing it's the group's ambition to break conventions, there we go, to deliver bold performances. Okay, now it's making more sense. I don't know if there's another meaning. I don't know if there's something else. They were formed from a Survivor show, like I said. So I'm just gonna read what tells me here, which is the quickest way. On November 2, 2020, SBS announced that they will be launching a new boy group audition show in collaboration with JYP Entertainment and P Nation, to create 2 global boy groups. Applications were open and all that. So the show Loud began airing on June 5 and it ended on September 11, 2021. There was another member that was supposed to debut with KickFlip, which is called Yoonmin, but he confirmed on 2023 that he left JYP Entertainment and the group. So the whole thing from the show, the little pieces that I have been reading a lot on the channel, I started reacting to TNX on the channel and all that, is that Loud was the show where 2 groups were going to form, one for P Nation, one for JYP. Now I don't know if one of the groups won or something like that, and that's why P Nation group debuted first and that was like the prize, or just both groups were formed and the company just decided when they were going to debut. That is the only thing that I have never been able to like see, if it were just only to make the both groups and the companies will decide when to debut them, or if there was you know, a reason why P Nation debuted first and now JYP. P Nation debuted TNX first. There's a whole thing happening with that group, which honestly I could make a whole video talking about it because I'm very scared about what's going to happen to TNX now, but JYP kind of trained a little bit more when it comes to KickFlip and debuted at the beginning of this year. This is why I was very confused when I reacted to Next, because I was like, why are you telling me that two groups debuted at the same time? What is this? But no, two different Survivor shows, two different things. Let's see the members very quickly. There is 7 of them. I'll try and go through them as quickly as I can. So the first one is Kyehun. Now I will say there was one that looks like it is the tallest that caught my eye because of his voice. There's another one that caught my eye, but also he looks very young. They all look very young. We will see. But he is the leader of 2004. He is Korean. Again, I usually say a fact or something. Oh god, his favorite movie is horror. Type of movie is horror. I have said this before, I cannot watch horror movies. This one is Amaru. He looks adorable. Okay, so he is main vocalist in 2005. He's Japanese. Okay, he's to relieve his stress by writing in his notebook the reason to his stress. So it's like journaling. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, next one. Donghwa? I always get confused how to pronounce it. Donghwa, I think it is. He doesn't have any positions. When I was looking at the other page, it also told me that like 2 of them didn't have positions. I don't know if at some point that was released or something, but he doesn't have position. 2006, he's Korean. He's interested in fashion. And oh, he has been a trainee for around 7 years, so a lot. He's been there for a few years. Okay. Next one is Yuwon. He doesn't look like the one that the voice is like very deep. I don't think it's him. He is the main vocalist, 2006, Korea. Okay, so they got 2 main vocalists. Yeah, okay, I'm letting myself guide from the other page. But yeah, they do have 2 main vocalists. He's Korean, like I said. I don't know if I said that. Ooh, he likes chicken. As soon as he wakes up, he goes to the gym. Next one is Minje. Ooh, is he the one? Is he the one that I'm saying about the voice? I think he looks very similar. Okay, he doesn't have positions, 2006. He's Korean. He's close friends with Boy Next Door, Woonhak. Next one is Keiju. He looks adorable. He doesn't have positions, 2006. He is Japanese, so they got 2 Japanese members so far. He sang Otoke in his first audition. There's one song that comes to mind, but I don't think it is that one. I don't think so. Okay, the next one is Donhyun. Donhyun. I think that's how you say it. He's the main vocalist, Magnet, 2007, Korea. So they got 3 main vocalists. Okay. I'll check that in a second. Oh, he doesn't like to watch anime. He's more scared of his mom than ghosts. So I'm just gonna check this other page where I read a little bit about the show, and when it tells me the members, it does tell me that they have 3 main vocalists. They have Amaru, Jungwon, and Donhyun as the main vocalist. They do have Keiju as the main rapper, and they also have Amaru as the main vocalist and lead rapper. And they have Kyehun, which is the leader, as the main rapper. The only ones that doesn't tell me positions here is Dongwon and Minje. So I don't know if they both still don't have positions, or if at some point they were released and they just haven't put it on this other page. Again, they debuted in January. It was called Flip It, Kick It. There is 6 songs. And this one that they released now, it was on May, at the end of May, is called Kick Out, Flip Out. And there is 7 songs on this one. Those are them. Again, they just debuted not so long ago. There isn't as much when it comes to, you know, about them and all of that, but the basic is there. We'll see how it goes with them. I can't really compare them too much to Next because they're different groups that were formed from different Survivor shows. I think the whole thing with them is different as a group, so I cannot do the comparison. At least I'm not gonna do it. But so far, for what I'm seeing here, the vibe that they're going for is very fun, you know, very young feeling. I have to see if I heard the debut one because I don't fully remember if I have. I think I have it, just I'm not remembering properly right now. But either way, at least I like giving them a couple of comebacks before, you know, just to get to know the group a little bit more. This is just the first comeback technically. I'm gonna hear the one that I debuted with, see what, if it is the same vibe or not. But so far it looks like it's just a very fun group. I feel like this is gonna be the vibe that they're gonna go with them for now. Maybe the songs are gonna be having that same like format and so different in just one song. We will see. But let me know what you all think. Are you a fan of KickFlip? Do you like their songs? Is there any other song that I should check out or listen to first? Anything that I should know about them, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you're doing great, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye.